Yeah. Where I was at, right? It said, let's read it. To think, to be true, to be persuaded of, to credit, place, place confidence. Ooh, in place confidence. Ooh, Paul was like, man, he blinded him. He blinded Paul. He put Paul through some shit, man. He said, yo, bro. He said, why you can't get some bricks, man? You know those scriptures, bro. You know those scriptures. Alright. I'm talking to the brothers, man. Alright? You've been through the scriptures. I mean, when I first got into it, I was digging so much into it. And, yeah, trying to, like, absorb all that at one time. Like, I mean, I remember I was like, when it's not too long ago. It's only like, it's been, when I first heard the truth, man, I ran. I ran so much. I was running. I was just running and running. It hit me hard, and you know what? And I understood why, because I was a sinner. I understand all my sins, and I was like, man, I need forgiveness, and this is the form of forgiveness during his ministry. Same thing with Paul. Paul was forgiven for all his prosecuting. Watch, we're going to get to that verse. All right, Paul was forgiven. All right, it says, all right, we were just into committed, right? To think, to be true, to be persuaded. Yahweh Shah persuaded Paul. And we've been persuaded through fear. And Yahweh Shah, it was through fear. When that glory came down on him with them chariots, Yahweh Shah was, man, let me see if I can find that verse, man. I don't know how much I could read of that, but I think it was in Acts. Man, that was dope, man. I think it was Acts 10. Can't remember. Let's see if I can find it. Alright, hold on. Oh, man, Romans. That's a lot. I just can't remember where it was at. It was, no, oh man, I can't remember. Sure, why you kick against the bricks? Alright, let me see something here. Hold on, we're gonna come back. Alright, let me see something. Let me get it. In the Hebrew tongue, I know it was Acts. Alright, here you go. It says, alright. that was dope. Acts chapter 26, verse 14. And when we were all fallen to the earth, I heard a voice speaking unto me, and saying in the Hebrew tongue, Saul, Saul, why persecute thou me? That's Yahweh Shah saying that to him, because it's in red. Let's clarify that. See that? It's in red. Alright? He said, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks. That was just my point right there. So Paul got ran down. I mean, we fell. He said we all falling. The part of chariots was flying over his head. Can you imagine? Can you extrapolate? Being in this ministry, you learn how to use your words, man. You learn how to. It's beautiful, man. And so he probably was like, the two niggas fell off the horses. The other dudes ran. Look what Paul did. Paul went to death for Yahweh, all the way to death for Yahweh Shah. He couldn't stop, man. He was persuaded with fear, man. That's dope, man. That's dope, bro. He enabled him. He counted him faithful. Alright, let's read this part again. Where I was at? Alright, I think what was the word? I was in